All right, now I finished this board. I sanded it last week and it was fairly smooth, but I've had them set up on edge for about a week. And you can feel every individual glue joint in here because that glue has to dry, shrink, and cure. And once that's done, then we can put a final sanding on it and we're good to go. Now the other thing is that I need to do is I need to get these edges kind of rounded over. Some people will use a router. I find it just easy to use the sander to just kind of round over that edge because I don't want to take much away from the board. The more you round it over, the more you take away from your board, and I don't want to do that. So I'm on my final grit, which is 150. Some people go more than that. I strongly suggest you don't go past 220, 320, and the reason being is once you start to get past that, you burnish the edge or burnish the surface, and then it won't accept the finish or oil, which is what we're going to use, is some Howard's mineral oil to finish this board, and you'll see just how it pops and comes to life once we do that. But let's get this cleaned up, sand those edges, and then we'll show you a finish. Now let's see it come to life. Now I keep my mineral oil in one of these, mainly because mineral oil never ever goes rancid, especially if it has vitamin E in it, like Howard's does. This is the one that you want to use first, the pure mineral oil. Do not use the butcher block oil first. It has wax in it. It'll plug up those pores and you won't get the mineral oil all the way through. See, the reason that we stand the board up on edge so that the moisture equalizes on both sides, that way the board doesn't bow. Once we get the mineral oil all the way through the board, it stabilizes the board and it won't warp on you. So we use this as a maintenance and a finish so that it kind of seals the board, but don't use this first. Now this really brings the board to life. Now you really want to flood your board. You want to make sure that it's got plenty of oil on it so that it does soak all the way through and get all of those fibers. So we're going to flood it on this side. Get the other side as well. Now normally I would put this board in and let it just soak in the mineral oil for about 10 minutes. But I'm just going to flood it here and just keep re-hitting it for a few minutes. And then I'm going to take my squeegee, wipe it off, wipe the board down, let it set for maybe half a day or so that any oversaturated mineral oil that gets into the board, it wants to kind of push its way back out. Once it stops doing that, then we're going to use the butcher block oil so that we can seal that board up and give it a nice sheen.